chanting has been a global, historical, through the ages way for people individually and collectively to connect with spirit and with each other. These chants, these mantras, are also known as the divine names. We're repeating the divine names. And these divine names are aspects of our own psyche. Like when we chant to Ganesh, we're chanting to the spiritual warrior that's innate and in potential in our own psyche. Or when we chant to Hanuman, we're chanting to the selfless servant that is innate or potential in our own psyche. And so it's not like we're worshiping something that's external to ourselves. It's like we're evoking an aspect of spirit that's, you might say, is dormant in our own psyches.
It's merely a form of yoga that comes from the voice and the heart, Bhakti Yoga, and the practice of it then opens up the world and creates opportunities for the participant.
As you know, I grew up playing music, and I always wanted to be a professional musician, but in my heart, what I really longed for was a participatory music, something that people were actually creating together. I didn't want to be an entertainer. You know, I wanted to be a co-creator with a group of people. That's a huge piece with the kirtan, because when you're with a group, every time you do a kirtan, a new kirtan, you're with a new group and you're co-creating something brand new. It's an intangible thing that you're co-creating, but you feel it. You feel it in your heart, you feel it in your psyche, you feel lit up by it.
We kind of started out doing Krishna Das covers, and then Doug started getting these new melodies or these new ideas. And since that time, some of those original pieces have been so transformed. They're nothing like they were when they started. And some pieces are still being transformed. So that wonderful creative process. And then when you get to the kirtan, there's this give and take with whoever's there. When everybody sings back, we just take it in like a sponge, because there is real synergy there.
We started doing drum circles here. It was really feeding something for me spiritually. It was allowing me to access spirit in a way that nothing else did. So I wanted to go deeper with that, and I actually went off to a retreat or a workshop with an African shaman, where he put us through this African initiation where we got buried in the earth up to our neck, and we got dunked in the water, and we stood between three giant bonfires, and that was all based on, you know, trying to go deeper into spirit with music, because that's where the drum circle led me. I wanted a way for people to be able to access spirit, not just myself, but people around me in my community. I wanted them to be able to access spirit without having to get buried and dunked and stand next to the bonfire and all that kind of thing.
It's been life-changing for me. I've grown up in Catholic choirs my whole life, as had my husband. I've always enjoyed singing, but I feel like Kirtan is the one place that's allowed me to really surrender. I get the most peace out of this than doing anything else, meditation, yoga, anything. It's like this is where I can come and really just let go.
It just brings out your natural happiness that we all have inside. If you're quiet, it's our natural state.
There's many indigenous cultures that feel that the universe, all this, everything we see, the cosmos, the trees, the earth, our bodies, it was all sung into being. And as I do kirtan and sing daily, chant daily, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get what they mean by it was all sung into being. I think if a person is open-minded enough to suspend their skepticism, and I think some amount of skepticism is healthy. There's such a thing as healthy skepticism. But if you're able to suspend any kind of rigid skepticism long enough to try it with an open heart, you find out that, hey, this really works.